Hello. Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, March 20, 2026. Welcome to the dropping and opening of bids for contract ID 26 KE004, rebidding, rehabilitation, reconstruction of road with slip slope, collapse, and landslide, secondary road, Camiguin Circumferential Road, kilometer 5 plus 934 to kilometer 6 plus 034. Contract ID 26 KE005, road widening secondary road, Camiguin Circumferential Road, kilometer 9 plus 197 to kilometer 19 plus 750, kilometer 19 plus 03 to kilometer 20 plus 520, kilometer 21 plus 00 to kilometer 21 plus 387. Contract ID 26 KE0014, rebidding, road widening secondary road, Camiguin Circumferential Road, from kilometer 35 plus 144 to 36 plus 154, kilometer 36 plus 175 to kilometer 36 plus 574, and kilometer 40 plus 735.93 to kilometer 41 plus 366. Contract ID 26 KE 0015, rebidding, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay Liloan, Catarman, Camiguin. And lastly, the 26 KE 0021, rebidding, construction, completion of multipurpose building, Sangguniang Bayan Building, Barangay Poblacion, Mahinog, Camiguin. But before we proceed, may I request Mildex Tortue to lead the prayer.
Please rise for opening. Let's put ourselves in the holy presence of God, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Loving God, as we begin this meeting, we ask for your guidance and wisdom. Help us to work together in harmony and purpose. Grant us clarity of your thought and unity of mind, so that our decision may reflect your will and contribute to the greater good of all involved. Bless our discussions and efforts with your grace. Amen. Father, Son, and Spirit.
Thank you, Sir Mildix. May I request Ma'am Liloan Venus Masio to acknowledge the attendee in this dropping and opening of bids.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the dropping and opening of bids for the 5 proposed contracts. For the attendance for this morning, we have our back chairman, Engineer Al Gomez.
Present.
Back vice chairman, Mr. Edwin G. Cagulada.
Present.
Back members, Engineer Apolinar Elvis A. Hamero.
Present.
And Engineer Joselito V. Corpin Jr.
Present.
We also have our head back TWG, Engineer John Ryan T. Nog, with its members, Ms. Christine Bernadette O. Oclaret, Ms. Nona C. Chu, Engineer Rachel Grace S. Saliao, Engineer Leia Rose N. Basilan, and Engineer Larry Nino M. Lapiceros. We also have our head back secretariat, Engineer Evelyn V. Paderanga, with its members, Mr. Mildixtor Yu Chu, and yours truly, Neil and Venus A. Simasio. From the prospective bidders, from General Construction, we have Ms. Evangeline D. Oliveros. From FNTC Construction, we have Ms. May Flor Tadlas. And from Judgers Construction Corporation, we have Ms. Ramona Romero. That's all for the attendance for this morning, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Ma'am Liloan. Since majority of our back member are present, I call this dropping and opening of bid is call of order. May I request the bag of head back secretariat, Ma'am Evelyn Padrangga, to discuss the eligibility result through electronic means.
Good morning, everyone. In accordance with DPWH Department Order Number 87, Series of 2020, electronic submission and receipt of bids, the back through the back secretariat has accessed and verified the designated electronic submission portal for the submission of electronic bids, and we attest to the absence of electronic bids. For the record, the back secretariat has received a total of 4 sealed bids prior to the deadline for submission. and one submission of a non-participation letter or failure to submit a bid after purchasing the bid documents for contract ID 26 KE0014. Mr. Chair, here's the letter from Jedger's Construction Corporation, who had purchased the bidding documents but failed to submit the bid proposals. So the letter states, dated March 18, 2026, addressed to Novinida G. Acera, District Engineer, DPWH Camiguin District Engineering Office, Rizal Street, Poblacion, Mabahaw, Camiguin, through Al W. Gomez, Chairperson, Bids and Awards Committee. Madam, we would like to inform your good office regarding our estimates with the project name 26K0014 Rebidding Road Widening Secondary Road, Camiguin Circumferential Road, kilometer 0035 plus 144 to kilometer 0036 plus 154, kilometer 0036 plus 175 to kilometer 0036 plus 574, and kilometer 0040 plus 735.93 to kilometer 0041 plus 366 is above approved budget for the contract amounting to 65,923,305 pesos and 15 centavos. Attached herewith are our bill of quantities and summary of bid prices for your reference. Hoping for your kind consideration and immediate response on this matter. Thank you and more power. Sincerely yours, Jordan G2, President, Jedger's Construction Corporation. Pursuant to JPPB Resolution Number 15, Series of 2021, the BAC shall use the Platinum Registration Certificate in checking the eligibility of a prospective bidder, and failure to update its FELJEP certificate with the current and updated Class A eligibility documents shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate until such time the eligibility documents has been updated. So for the electronic eligibility results, for contract ID 26K004 and 26K0021, the result will be read by Engineer Richel Grace Talyao.
So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Chair. So for the electronic eligibility result, first for contract ID number 26KE0004, the rehabilitation or reconstruction of roads with slips, slope collapse, and landslide secondary roads, Camiguin Circumferential Road, kilometer 0005 plus 934 to kilometer 006 plus 034, with a contract duration of 112 calendar days and an ABC amount of 8,754,706 pesos and 35 centavos. So there are two bidders who have purchased the bidding documents, and two of them have submitted their bid proposals. So first, we have John Real Construction with mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2026, DTI registration valid until September 12, 2027, BIR tax clearance certificate valid until February 25, 2027, field jobs registration valid until April 12, 2026, PCAB license valid until December 17, 2026, and PCAB registration valid until December 17, 2027. Work experience passed, NFCC passed. Second is from FNTC Construction with mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2026, DTI registration valid until April 21, 2026, BIR tax clearance certificate valid until February 2, 2027, field jobs registration valid until February 20, 2027, PCAB license valid until May 27, 2026, PCAB registration valid until May 27, 2027. Work experience passed, NFCC passed. So second contract is contract ID number 26KE0021, or the construction completion of multipurpose building Sangguniang Bayan Building, Barangay Poblacion, Mahinog, Camiguin, located at 124.786695.333 degrees and 9.1570715 degrees, with a contract duration of 197 calendar days and an ABC amount of 19,801,979 pesos and 6 centavos. There are two bidders who have purchased the bidding documents, and two of them have submitted their bid proposals. So the bidders are from Janreal Construction and FNTC Construction, with the same legal, financial, and technical aspects passed, Mr. Chair. That would be all for the electronic eligibility result.
Thank you, Engineer Silva. Since our proposed bidding is 5 project, ma'am, 5 projects, the only dropping is only 2 project, the 26 KE 004 and 26 KE 0021, and the 26 KE 0014, which is the Junior Construction, have been brought a letter. Ini? Juniors, that their estimate is above ABC. Let's see. Ito pa. Okay, let's proceed to the opening of bids, but only 2 projects to be open. May I request the DPWH to open the bid box and facilitate the opening of bidders. The first to open is the technical proposal, then followed by the financial proposal. May I request the head of back secretary, back out TWG, in the name of Engineer Ryan Tinob, to verify if the all documents submitted are sealed or not.
Good morning, everyone. All submitted bids for contract ID 26K0021 and 26K004 are all properly marked and sealed.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Noob. Let's start. The first interested bidder for the contract ID 26KA004, please open the technical proposal submitted by General Construction. I request one of the back member to read and check the technical document using electrons and dictionary pass and fail criterion.
So, good morning, everyone. For the first project, 26KE004, bidding, rehabilitation, reconstruction of roads with slips, slope collapse, and landslide secondary roads, Camiguin Circumferential Road, kilometer 5 plus 934 to kilometer 6 plus 034. First bidder is General Construction, and the ABC for the project is 8,754,706 pesos and 35 centavos. First document submitted by the bidder, Mr. Chair, is the PhilJEP's registration, valid until April 12, 2026. Under Annex A, PhilJEP's page 3. DTI certificate expiration date is September 12, 2027. Passed. Mayor's permit expiration date is December 31, 2026. Passed. Tax clearance expiration date is February 25, 2027. Passed. Audited financial statement last filed April 15, 2025, less than 2 years. Passed. Pickup license expiration date is December 17, 2026. Passed. Also present is the photocopy of the DTI certificate, business permit, tax clearance. Annual income tax return is also present. Duly stamp received by the BIR. Also present is the confirmation receipt, the payment of the next document is the audited financial statement is also present. Duly stamp received by the BIR. Contractor's pickup, photocopy is also present. Next document is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present. There are 17 listed projects. Signed by the bidder Evangeline de Oliveros, proprietor. Next document is the statement of single largest completed contract is also present. With contract name construction of river control drainage system along Yumbing Box Culvert is present. Signed by the bidder Evangeline de Oliveros, supported by certificate of completion, certificate of acceptance. Next document present is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, duly signed by the bidder Evangeline de Oliveros and notarized by Attorney Abelino Persino Jr., Notary Public. Contractor's organizational chart is also present, signed by Evangeline de Oliveros, proprietor. List of contractors, key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Evangeline de Oliveros. Key personnel by data is also present. Professional identification card of Rogelio Du, civil engineer, is also present and expired. And its accreditation as provisional project engineer with accreditation number P01324. Professional identification card of civil engineer Ana Maria Oliveros is also present. And its accreditation as materials engineer 1 with accreditation number 4612 is also present. Valid until January 15, 2029. Certificate of completion for construction safety and health training of Ronel Olagod is also present. Next document present is the list of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreement. Pledge to the proposed contract is also present, signed by Evangeline de Oliveros. The list of contractors laboratory equipment unit pledged to the proposed project is also present, signed by Evangeline de Oliveros. Deed of sale as proof of ownership or the equipment is also present. Certificate of registration and official receipts of the vehicles from the LTO is also present. Cash sales invoice of the minor tools is also present. Sales invoice of the laboratory apparatus is also present. Next document is the omnibus sworn statement is present, signed by the bidder Evangeline de Oliveros and duly notarized by Attorney Abelino Orsino Jr., to Republic. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the NFCC computation of the contractor with total NFCC amount of 241,600,245 above BBC. And signed by the bidder Evangeline de Oliveros, proprietor. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, general construction technical proposal for contract ID 26K004 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Solito Corpin. Let's proceed to the second interested bidder for the contract ID 26KE004. Please open the technical proposal submitted by FNTC Construction.
Technical proposal of FNTC Construction for contract ID 26KE004. Rehabilitation, reconstruction of roads with slip, slope, collapse, landslide, secondary roads, Camiguin Circumferential Road. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the photocopy of the DTI certificate. The next document is the business permit. Also present is a tax clearance certificate. And the next document is a certificate of LGIP's registration, valid until February 20, 2027. The DTI certificate is valid until April 21, 2026. The mayor's permit expiration will be on December 31, 2026. Tax clearance expiration will be on February 2, 2027. The audited financial statement, the date of filing, September 1, 2025. And the pickup license expiration will be on May 27, 2026. All pass. And the next document is the photocopy of the annual income tax return, stamp and received by BIR. Proof of payment. And confirmation received from Land Bank. Also present is the audited financial statement, stamp and received by BIR. Present also is the pickup license, the photocopy. And the next document is a statement of ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Signed, Francis Noel T. Simasio. The next document is a statement of single largest completed contract. Contract presented is the construction of roads Poblacion Catarman with the amount of 11,524,469 pesos. Supported with the following certificate of completion. Present also is the bid securing declaration notarized by Attorney Avelino Pirasino, signed Francis Noel T. Simasio. And the next document is the organization, FNTC construction organizational chart, signed Francis Noel T. Simasio. And the next document is the list of construction key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract, signed Francis Noel T. Simasio. Supporting the comment is a key personnel biodata of Francis Noel T. Simasio, project manager. Photocopy of the certificate of completion is authorized managing officer. Presentation seminar. The biodata of Linda T. Simasio as project engineer. Signed. Photocopy of the PRC license unexpired. Photocopy of the department order for partial list of change accreditation status from DPWH project engineers to contractors, consultant, project engineers. Linda T. Simasio. Biodata Mark Lowell B. Almeida as materials engineer. Signed. Photocopy of the accreditation ID as materials engineer. Mark Lowell B. Almeida. Photocopy of the certificate of accreditation as materials engineer. 1. Mark Lowell B. Almeida, unexpired. Biodata of Noel T. Simasio as safety officer. Also signed. A photocopy of the certificate, a construction occupational safety and health of Francis Noel T. Simasio, biodata of Renato C. Tadlas Jr. as construction foreman, sign. And the next document is the list of equipment owned or less and or under purchase agreement pledged to the proposed contract, signed Francis Noel T. Simasio. Supported with the following: the deed of absolute sale of mini dump truck, certificate of registration from LTO, official receipt from LTO, deed of sales of motor vehicles, deed of absolute sale, and the next document is the list of laboratory equipment pledged to the project, submitted and signed Francis Noel T. Simasio, supported with official receipt, affidavit of ownership, and the next document is the omnibus sworn statement affidavit, signed Francis Noel T. Simasio and authorized by Attorney Abilino Pirosino Jr. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the net financial contracting capacity or the NFCC, signed Francis Noel T. Simasio. Mr. Chair, all required technical documents are present. FNTC construction is rated pass.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. Let's proceed to the second project with the contract ID 26KE0021. Please open the technical proposal submitted by General Construction.
For the next project, 26K0021, construction completion of multipurpose building, Sangguniang Bayan building, Barangay Poblacion, Mahinog, Camiguin. The coordinates are 124.786533 degrees and 9.1570715 degrees. The exact location is from Mahinog, Camiguin. The bidders is from General Construction. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the certificate of LGIP registration, valid until April 12, 2026, pass. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the DTI certificate, valid until September 12, 2027, pass. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the mayor's permit, valid until December 31, 2026, pass. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the tax clearance, valid until February 25, 2027, pass. The next document is the audited financial statement, date of filing, April 15, 2025, pass. The pickup license, Mr. Chair, is the next document, expiry date December 17, 2026, pass. Also attached, Mr. Chair, is the received annual income tax return by the BIR. Pass. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros, pass. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the Statement of Single Largest Completed Contract, or ECLCC. Signed the same by Evangeline D. Oliveros, pass. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration. Signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros and notarized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. Pass. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the organizational chart. Signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros. Pass. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of construction and key personnel proposed to assign to the contract. Signed also the same by Evangeline D. Oliveros. Pass. Also attached, Mr. Chair, is the PRC license by Do Rogelio. Valid until September 16, 2026. Pass. Also attached, Mr. Chair, is the PRC license of Oliveros Anamari. Valid until December 21, 2028. Pass. Also attached, Mr. Chair, is the certificate of completion by Ana Maresi Oliveros as basic occupational safety and health course. Pass. Also attached, Mr. Chair, is the certificate of accreditation by Ana Maresi Oliveros, Material Engineer 1, with a number 4612, valid until January 15, 2029. Pass. Also attached, Mr. Chair, is the certificate of completion, Ronel O. Logod, construction safety and health training. Pass. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the list of contractors' laboratory equipment blends to the contract. Signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros. Pass. The last document, Mr. Chair, is the omnibus sworn statement. Signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros and notarized by Attorney Abelino P. Orsino Jr. Ay, sorry, Mr. Chair. Napailas. The last but not the least document is the net financial contracting capacity, or NFCC, amounting to 241,600,245 pesos and 83 centavos. So greater than EBC, therefore pass. Based on the documents presented, Mr. Chair, the technical proposal of general construction is rated pass.
Thank you, Engineer Ramiro. Let's proceed to the second interested bidder for the contract ID 26 KE0021. Please open the technical proposal submitted by FNTC Construction.
The second bidder for the project 26K0021, rebidding construction of completion of multipurpose building, Sangguniang Bayan Building, Barangay Poblacion, Mahinog, Camiguin, with coordinates 124.78669533 degrees and 9.1570715 degrees. Second bidder is FNTC Construction, and the ABC for the project is 19,801,979 pesos and 6 centavos. First document submitted by FNTC Construction is the DTI certificate. The photocopy of the DTI, mayor's permit, and tax clearance. Next is the PLJIP's registration, valid until February 20, 2027. Under Annex A, Philjips, page 3, DTI certificate expiration date is April 21, 2026. Passed. Mayor's permit is expiration date is December 31, 2026. Passed. Tax clearance, expiration date is February 2, 2027. Passed. Audited financial statement, last filed September 1, 2025. Less than 2 years. Passed. Pickup license, expiration date is May 27, 2026. Passed. Photocopy of the annual income tax return is also present, including its proof of payment from the land bank. Audited financial statement is also present, the list stamp received by the BIR. Photocopy of the PCAB is also present. Next document is a statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, is present. There are 2 listed projects signed by the bidder, Francis Noel T. Simasio. A statement of single largest completed contract, SLCC, is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio. Next document is the bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, is present, signed by the bidder, Francis Noel T. Simasio, and notarized by attorney Abilino Persino Jr., Notary Public. Contractors organizational chart is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, proprietor. The list of contractors, key personnel proposed to be assigned to the contract is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio. Key personnel by data is also present. Certificate of completion for authorized managing officer orientation seminar of Francis Noel T. Simasio is also present. Professional identification Tadlas is also present, unexpired. And its accreditation as provisional as project engineer 2, project engineer 1, as per DO 6 2025. Also present is the accreditation of Mark Lowell B. Almeida as materials engineer 1, with accreditation number 6818. Also present is the certificate of completion for construction, occupational safety and health training of Francis Noel T. Simasio. Next document present is the list of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreement pledged to the proposed contract, also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, proprietor. Supported by deed of absolute sale of heavy equipments, certificate of registration, and official receipts of vehicles from the LTO. Next document is a list of laboratory equipment unit pledged to the proposed project, is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio, proprietor. Supported by the official receipts of the laboratory apparatus. And the affidavit of ownership for minor tools is also present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio and notarized by attorney Abilino Persino Jr., Notary Public. Next document is the omnibus sworn statement, is present, signed by Francis Noel T. Simasio and duly notarized by attorney Abilino Persino Jr. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the net financial contracting capacity competition of the FNTC with total NFCC amount of 203,656,615, signed by the bidder, Francis Noel T. Simasio. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the technical requirements, FNTC construction technical proposal for contract ID 26 key 0021 is rated as passed, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Solito V. Corpin. Let's proceed to the opening of the financial proposal. We start with the first project with the contract ID 26 key A004. Rebidding rehabilitation of reconstruction of road with slip slope, collapse, and landslide, secondary road, Camiguin Circumferential Road at from kilometer 5 plus 934 to kilometer 6 plus 034. Please open the financial proposal submitted by General Construction.
Financial proposal from General Construction for contract ID 25 KA004, rebidding, rehabilitation, reconstruction of roads with slip, slope, collapse, and landslide, secondary roads, CCR, kilometer 5 plus 934 to kilometer 6 plus 034. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the bid form, and the bid offer of General Construction is 8,745,295 pesos and 69 centavos. Repeat, 8,745,295 pesos and 69 centavos. Words and figures are the same. No discount offered. Signed, General Construction. And the next document is the bill of quantities, also signed, General Construction. The third document is the detailed estimates per item, prepared and signed, General Construction. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter, prepared and signed, General Construction. All the required financial documents are present. General Construction, rated pass, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. Let's proceed to the second interested bidder. Please open the financial proposal submitted by FNTC Construction.
For the second bidder, 26 KE004, rehabilitation of reconstruction of roads with slips, slopes, collapse, and landslide, secondary roads, CCR kilometer 5 plus 934 to kilometer 6 plus 034. Location is Camiguin Circumferential Road. The name of the bidder is from FNTC Construction with the approved budget of the contract or ABC of 8,754,706 pesos and 35 centavos. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the bid form. And the bid offer is 8,754,103 pesos and 52 centavos only. Again, 8,754,103 pesos and 52 centavos only. Words and figure are the same. No discount offered, Mr. Chair. And below EBC, therefore pass. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the bill of quantities signed by FNTC Construction. Pass. The next document, Mr. Chair, is the detailed estimates. Signed also by the same FNTC Construction. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. Signed also by the same Francis Noel T. Simasio or the FNTC Construction. Based on the documents presented, Mr. Chair, the financial proposal of FNTC Construction is rated pass.
Thank you, Sir Elvis. Let's proceed to the second project with the contract ID 26 KE0021. Please open the financial proposal submitted by General Construction.
For the second project with contract ID 26 KE0021, construction completion of multipurpose building, Sangguniang Bayan building, Barangay Poblacion, Mahinog, Camiguin. First bidder is General Construction and the ABC for the project is 19,801,979 pesos and 6 centavos. First document submitted by the bidder, Mr. Chair, is the bid form. bid form with bid amount of 19,792,124 pesos and 72 centavos. May I repeat, Mr. Chair? 792,124 pesos and 72 centavos. Words and figures are the same, and the contractor offered no discount. Bid offer is lower than the ABC. Signed by the bidder, General Construction Evangeline D. Oliveros, proprietor. Next document is the bill of quantities present and signed by the bidder, Evangeline D. Oliveros. Detailed estimates for every item is also present, signed by Evangeline D. Oliveros. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is the cash flow by quarter, signed by the bidder, Evangeline D. Oliveros. Mr. Chair, having complied with all the financial requirements, General Construction financial proposal for contract ID 26 key 0021 is rated as passed.
Thank you, Engineer Rosalito B. Corpin. Let's proceed to the second interested bidder. For the contract ID 26 KE 0021, please open the financial proposal submitted by FNTC Construction.
Financial proposal from FNTC Construction for contract ID 26 KE 0021, rebidding. Construction, completion of multipurpose building, Sangguniang Bayan building, Barangay Poblacion, Mahinog, Camiguin. The first document, Mr. Chair, is the bid form, and the bid offer of FNTC Construction is 19,801,474 pesos and 47 centavos. Repeat, 19,801,474 pesos and 47 centavos. Words and figure are the same and no discount offered. Signed, Francis Noel T. Simasio. And the second document is the bill of quantities. Also signed, Francis Noel T. Simasio. And the third document is the detailed estimates per item. Also signed, FNTC Construction. And the last document, Mr. Chair, is a cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. Submitted and signed, Francis Noel T. Simasio. Mr. Chair, all required financial documents are present. FNTC Construction is rated pass.
Thank you, Sir Edwin. May I request the head of the back secretariat to read the summary of the financial proposal result.
For the abstract of bids of the newly bid out proposed contracts for contract ID 26K004 rebidding, rehabilitation, reconstruction of roads with slip, slope, collapse, and landslide secondary roads, Camiguin Circumferential Road, kilometer 005 plus 934 to kilometer 006 plus 034. The approved budget for the contract is 8,754,706 pesos and 35 centavos. General Construction and FNTC Construction all submitted bid securing declaration for their bid security. General Construction with a bid offer of 8,745,295 pesos and 69 centavos. FNTC Construction with a bid amount of 8,754,103 pesos and 52 centavos. For contract ID 26K0021 rebidding, construction completion of multipurpose building Sangguniang Bayan building, Barangay Poblacion, Mahinog, Camiguin, with coordinates 124.78669533 degrees and 9.157071 degrees. The approved budget for the contract is 19,801,979 pesos and 6 centavos. General Construction and FNTC Construction all submitted bid securing declaration for their bid security. General Construction with a bid offer of 19,792,124 pesos and 72 centavos. FNTC Construction with a bid tender of 19,801,474 pesos and 47 centavos. That would be all for the abstract of bids for the newly bid out proposed contracts, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Ma'am Evelyn. Any comment from the prospective bidder from the General Construction in the name of Ma'am Banjeline Oliveros, the proprietor? From FNTC Construction, ma'am, any comment? Okay, if there is no comment, for the information to everyone, all bids are considered raw bids and subject for bid evaluation and post-qualification in accordance with the RE 12009. Okay, if no more objection from our dropping and opening of bids, there is adjournment.
Mr. Chair, I move to adjourn this dropping and opening of bids.
Seconded, Mr. Chair.
Since there is a motion from Engineer Roselito Corpin and seconded by Sir Edwin Cagulada, the dropping and opening of bids for the contract ID 26 Key A004 and 26 Key A0021